our segment, Meet the Locals. I'm sitting here with Derek Lynch from Minneapolis. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. So, how would you describe your music to someone who's never heard it before?
I would say that it's kind of a blend of folk, folk rock, I suppose,
Okay.
a little bit of country, and
Yeah.
a little bit of, smattering here and there of pretty much, a little jazz, a little
Yeah.
straight up rock. So
I noticed a little bit of difference of everything listening to it. It's different. I like how you describe it as twangy rock.
Yeah,
At least I
indie
remember.
twangy rock.
Yeah, I like that. So, how did you? I mean, how long have you been performing and or?
I was in a band in high school called
Okay.
Semi to St. Paul. We still have a MySpace up, but it was just kind of low key kind of stuff.
Okay.
And throughout college, I kind of
Yeah.
performed here and there, like mostly open mics.
Okay.
But then I kind of took a hiatus from it for a few years. I joined the Navy and was like overseas for a while, and I had kind of a crappy guitar that I would bring on deployments with me. And I would just kind of, just jot down, like a little piece of a melody or, a little strumming pattern or whatever, lyrical
Yeah.
ideas. And,
Cool.
just like, it all started to come together. So
Yeah.
that's when I decided, like, hey, whenever I get out, I'm going to, try to make it, like, a little more serious and stuff,
Nice.
see what I can do with it.
That's really cool though. So who have been some of your musical influences, either growing up now or how?
I've gone through everything. In college it was a lot of jazz and classical.
Okay.
So I don't know if that would be an influence, but it's definitely always, in my head. I still listen to it a lot.
Yeah.
As far as like, where I take my inspiration from, I'd say a lot of Nick Drake, Bob Dylan,
Okay.
the Allman Brothers, Jeff Buckley, Jackson Brown,
Nice.
people like that.
Cool. That's very cool. So, do you, like thus far, what would you say have been some of your biggest accomplishments?
Well, I'm brand new, still kind of getting on my feet. I think I recorded a CD that I'm about to release. That'd be probably my biggest step so
Yeah.
far. I recorded it when I was still in the Navy, when I was processing out and stuff. So I was driving 3 hours to the studio and back every weekend.
Yeah.
So
Wow. So I know you're still relatively early in there. Do you have any big plans thus far? I mean, you mentioned you have a CD release show coming up.
yeah. Actually, I'm gonna call that my debut show, even though I've played some smaller shows around. But my CD release show is when I'm really gonna kick this whole career off, and that's
Okay.
gonna be August 15th,
Sweet.
8 p.m. at Honey, right here in
Okay.
Minneapolis,
Nice.
and Walker Fields will be there opening for me. So
Okay.
it's gonna be a really good time.
Yeah, it's a really cool little venue down there.
Yeah.
I like it down there. Well, I know I remember seeing you. Was it you played at the Nether Bar? Was it with Nuisance, or I don't remember who you played with. I remember.
Yeah, I played with LA Madness.
Okay.
I also played with
Or- that's right,
Bone
okay.
for Scotsy.
Yeah, I couldn't remember that. Because La Madness, they were here too at IPR and visiting. So
Love Madness or LA Madness.
I think it's Love Madness. I
Yeah,
believe.
I was getting that wrong all night.
It's all good. Yeah, they're really nice guys. What have been some of your favorite memories with that, I guess?
It was kind of like, because I was in for, a couple of years, and, no one even knew I was a musician
Yeah.
at all. So, I had this crummy guitar that I kept in a corner.
Mhm.
And, and all these songs started to come together, after work all the time. I would just like take it out and I, start playing or whatever, start
Okay.
trying to write some stuff down, and, just like the impact that it had on everybody that I was working
Yeah.
with, I feel like I really boosted morale or whatever,
Yeah.
and it was a really good feeling.
That's cool.
Just kind of like bringing that to some of the fellow, people
Yeah.
that I was with.
But it's cool how music can just do that to bring everyone's personality out or just bring the mood up in whatever
Definitely.
situation you're in.
Yeah.
So where can people watching this video now find your music at, or?
Well, obviously I'm on Facebook, facebook.com/Derek Lynch Music, DerekLynch.bandcamp.com. I'm on Twitter. I just started using Twitter, still trying to figure it out, but it's
It's okay.
@Derek Lynch Music. And
Okay.
other than that, the album is actually up right now, iTunes and all that. So
Sweet, yeah, I noticed that. Well, I'll put all the links below and everything too. So,
Awesome.
yeah, well, I just want to thank you for sitting down with me. I really appreciate it. So
Yeah,
best of
definitely.
luck. Your show's coming up, and
Thank
yeah.
you. I'll see you all on August 15th.
yes, check out Derek Lynch. Check out Meet the Locals, and we'll see you next interview.
Later.